Hey guys, I just really quickly wanted to talk about ignorance. Um, if you guys look it up, ignorance is lack of knowledge. And people that get angry when they hear the word ignorant or ignorance are usually ignorant. Um, I'm going to piss off a lot of people in this video, but I'm okay with that because that's what I do. So, I had somebody who shall not be named, whose comment I'm going to delete, leave a very negative comment on my video about weed. Now, we smart people know that they got mad because obviously they're a pot smoker and they're offended at any of the information that was on the video. However, any educated person would have then went out and researched that information to see if it was valid or not. Whereas ignorant people hear things and automatically get angry. Does that make sense? So ignorant people don't pay attention to the facts. They just pay attention to the emotion attached to what somebody said. Whereas educated people will say, that's interesting. I don't agree, but let me just check to make sure that your information is correct. And then what we do is we educate each other and we're like, oh, look, I found this information that contradicts your information, and vice versa. And then it becomes a discussion and a topic. One thing I've learned through the history of my life, and trust me, it's a lot, is that people that are quick to anger usually are not very smart. They don't know how to cope. They're usually on a drug because they don't know how to cope. So this guy's a pothead, which means he can't cope. He needs to smoke to chill. And usually if you need to smoke to chill, it's because you can't chill on your own. Your brain doesn't have the capacity because you burned it out of your brain and you didn't allow for those connections to form because you killed it with all the smoke and all the chemicals from that you need to smoke to chill. Whereas a normal person would take a deep breath, think about it, and realize, I don't care what this person has to say, I'm going to go on living my life. Successful people don't care about what other people say. Successful people keep it moving. They're like, yeah, that was interesting. Peace out. I got to go. Distracting me from my purpose in life, distracting me from doing good things. See, now I'm going to piss people off. Broke, ignorant people get angry at everything because they're angry. They're angry at their situation. They're angry at the world. They're angry at the way people treat them because of the way they act and the way that they speak and the fact that they're not educated. Whereas some people are broke and ignorant and they make a choice to get educated. I know because I educate these people. They make a choice to get educated. They learn, they get excited, they become positive. And guess what happens when you start becoming positive and you start being success driven and you start talking about your dreams and things start happening? All those ignorant people you grew up with start pulling you down like crabs because ignorant, broke people bring each other down. They tear each other down. When somebody's doing good, they're not like, yes, I'm so happy for you. They're like, oh, you're going to bring me with you, right? Meanwhile, you didn't do anything. The other person did all the work. And then if you don't, they talk all this smack about you. You look good. They're going to be like, oh, that's not her hair. That's not what she did, and blah, blah, blah. I'm Dominican. I was born with this skin. This is me. No tanning, no nothing. So this person's comments are ridiculous. And if you watch any of my videos, I look like this all year round. Anyway, the other point is successful people, we build each other up. We encourage each other. We help each other achieve our dreams. Try to find some successful people in your life and hold on to them because the ignorant, broke people are only going to bring you down. Like crabs in a bucket, they're just going to pull you down and keep you down because they don't know any better, because they're choosing not to be educated. Now, a lot of people are pissed watching this video, but the difference between somebody who's going to do something with their life and somebody who isn't is someone's going to look at this video and say, I choose to get educated. I choose to learn. I choose to surround myself with successful people because I don't want to be in the same situation that I'm in. I don't want to be around potheads and people that do drugs. I don't want to be around all that. I want something different. And then they're going to go and they're going to get out. And everyone else is just going to sit there complaining and leaving stupid comments. If you have enough energy to sit there and leave a stupid comment, how meaningless is your life? Really? Like, oh, I'm so angry, I'm gonna leave a negative comment. Instead of just not watching this channel anymore, instead of just not dealing with this. But no, ignorance is so great. It's so strong. It's an emotion too. People are gonna get so mad at me, but I don't care because you need to hear it. Educate yourselves. Oh, who am I? Who's that girl? Fuck her. Blah, blah, blah. Educate yourselves. Get out of your rut. Be the light for your friends, for your community, for your family. Change the course of what would have been your life. And then start affecting everyone around you. And making yourself better will make them better. You being the stronger person will make everyone else around you better. I help people do this every day of my life. I change generations of families by educating them to be positive, ambitious, going for their dreams, not giving up, and getting educated. And it just amazes me at how ridiculous people can become. Like, really? Because you're a pothead? Oh, my weed isn't laced. It probably is. Because the way you reacted was ridiculous. And that's anger caused by withdrawal and issues with weed. See, because the weed that people smoked in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and 90s, even when I was a kid, is completely different than the weed that's out there. But you wouldn't know because you're the new generation. You don't know what it was like. You don't see the difference. You can only talk from your experience. And some people might say, well, that's not ignorant. They're only talking about what they know. But ignorance is the fact that you got angry before doing the research. When you're quick to anger, you have coping issues. When you're quick to anger, you have coping issues. You can't process information properly. You get upset without understanding the entirety of the situation. I think that might be too much for your feeble mind. This is specifically for that person. So anyway, I'm going to keep it moving. I'm usually not this harsh or cruel, but this person deserved it. And I'm going to go now. This is probably the only time you're ever going to see me make a video like this, because in reading all of that, I realized they're ignorant, and I was compelled to make a video on ignorance. Take it how you may, but if you're offended, if you got pissed anytime during this video, get educated. Peace out.